Yeah, sorry for that. I was just managing the room. Alright, everything should be perfect now. Any predictions for this match?
I think that if Jess doesn't choke, then it will be interesting to watch. Probably it will be 2-1 in favor of Martin, though.
So there's your
Just
predictions. I would say Jess will take it 2-1.
seriously.
Yes.
So Jess has improved over the previous times.
Well, only because I see. I don't think Martin is playing that well now.
Ready?
Since he has not been played for quite a while. Well,
Well,
Jess
yeah,
is. Yeah. Sorry.
I just didn't see him practicing before that.
So I would
All
say
right.
Jess has quite a bit of practice. Maybe that will put him an edge over Martin this time.
All right. Well, Martin, he hadn't been really challenged in the group stage and the qualifications as well.
Yeah.
Jess had.
Well, Martin did play Layla and Rehab, I think. And also JK1. Yeah, Martin played all these three and he won all of them. So even when he's rusty, he's still really, really good.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I see that Jess definitely improved over that, and his game over the top of the screen, yes, nearly. It has also improved by miles. Just honestly, you see, just receiving tons of damage from Martin. Martin's SPM is still as high as usual. Just that, while maybe Martin's defensive capabilities are a bit worse than usual. Well, he used to be a great all-around player until Varus beat him.
Well, Martin didn't even warm up before the match. Just messed up his deck. I feel that Jess is more consistent. As in, he really messes up.
The tension is real.
Tension? Yeah.
Tension. Alright, so we got 6 viewers in the chat, so that's really nice. Alright, so I'll be checking the chat as well. Now, yeah, I see Martin trying some interesting stack composition, though it might be as well. So Martin was the second player who done the 14 combo, and okay, but he messes it up with maybe improper piece placement.
Yeah, I think Jess didn't stack properly there, while Martin had a really nice stack. And Martin really took advantage of his stack there.
Yeah, definitely. Even though Martin could have been attacking with, better...
I think Martin
I believe that...
Sorry?
He could get a better piece placement, I believe.
Well,
alright, just that, well, I haven't been practicing for a month and my piece placement hasn't, been improved over that. So might be the same thing with Martin, though. Well, if Jess attacks first, he gets a major advantage immediately. Okay, that was pretty fast down stack sequence from both players. They are pulling around the same speed, though. They're both quite fast.
This is really nice. We see Jess making a 10 and Martin blocked it completely. Well, Martin was in a bad position though. He don't have the right pieces to combo down.
Alright, I still believe that third set will probably happen.
Yeah, I want that to happen. Yeah.
I know definitely. Well, yeah, as a scanner said, there we are always hyped for the third set. So Jess.
Sorry?
You had to say something. You had to say something about Jess. Well.
I said that Jess actually won Martin in the group stages.
That's
Martin. I mean Ilgin. I should get the names right.
Well, when I was used to see the qualification rounds, I was thinking that Martin would probably take the top spot since no more Varus here. But your play has improved majorly, and as well everyone else's. I believe that everyone else's game improved. Maybe not Martin, maybe not Elgin though. But just I was thinking that the finals will be Martin versus Elgin, but this tournament has got suddenly so much more interesting over that. Alright,
Yeah, there
so
will be.
Martin just decides to restack here, but he blocked the hole heavily and really
Whoa, he made
he
a 9
it
just in
it
time.
was it was a major mistake though for him to stack 4 lines above the hole without the intention of clearing it immediately.
Hmm. Maybe he cleared it a bit too late. But he did a good job blocking the mid game 10 from Jess. Still,
Yeah,
it wasn't
definitely
enough.
his blocking stats are really high
Hmm. But now you see,
at the
Jess is
moment.
sending way too much. Jess is making mid game 10s. That's why he's sending so much now. We see both of them doing the weight. But I believe Martin has the advantage though.
Yeah, Jess could have well grab at least a bit more lines if he would have placed the T, like spun it 100 degrees, and just that when you see a wild hole like this under an overhang, you can always fit a T under it,
Hmm.
and he could get a higher combo, but well, just got better than that. Yes, it's the first set.
Hmm. It is the first set.
Yes, so
What do you think
definitely
Martin should
interesting.
do differently?
Stack. I believe he should stack like differently. I mean that Martin's stacks used to be really strong because he was also one of the first players to make not only 14 combos but 13 as well. The first one that was Polly,
Hmm.
the Swedish player,
Oh, I thought it was
and
Little.
yeah, Jetador hit 14 combo first, but Polly did the 13 one.
Oh, I see.
I remember that pretty well. So yeah, I also might say that well, just stacking could be also better. What I believe just that he maybe divides his stack in some way. It's not as flat. So we see that Martin really picks up the force now with his wonderful combo of 12, but just really well
Yeah,
unleashes
just
the
stopped it
down stack and
completely.
beast here. All right, if you well just wasn't stacking after well that initial combo, so he got a lot of garbage holes in the middle, so that allowed him to down stack really easily. Generally, if the holes are on the sides, it's harder to down stack in my opinion.
Hmm. How is that so?
I mean that if they alternate just like left and right, so you
Oh, okay.
must like you must usually well get the higher I mean stack on center, which isn't usually done. Usually the stack is on the side, and
Oh, I get it.
you must clear all of your stack to down stack, and if not, well, you're pretty dead at this point. Alright, so Jess's combos are really vicious now. He knows that Martin is worse at opening hits at the moment, so Jess just tries to capitalize on that. His speed has got really fast by now.
Hmm. Yeah, Jess is trying to combo really quickly. Maybe it will prevent Martin from doing the weight. And so far it's working really well.
Yes, I don't feel like Jess is either going for the best placements just for attacking first. Well, Martin used to block attacks really well. Well, he used to. Just that now, I'll just mess it up.
Yeah.
But I mean that Martin would usually block attacks, well, the first ones. But now, when he messes up like that, it's usually better to attack him first.
Yeah. It's hard when
Yeah.
Jess is going so fast at you. Maybe that's why he couldn't block as well.
Generally, if both high level players don't choke at openings, then it's usually a bad idea to attack first because it will be just countered and sent against you, just like in most guideline games.
But
All
I
right,
see here Jess just mess up.
Jess leaves a lot of overhangs in the middle like that, probably because of misdropping or anything. Just that I see him making these holes frequently. Maybe just because he believes that he will get away with that by playing faster. Okay, this is now a really bad stacking position for Jess. He's getting away with that, but only by well, randomizer getting just that he stacks the exact way that I did when I was usually not at my best though. Just that he usually leaves a lot of vertical column holes, and that's really bad.
But Jess is really good in improvising though. So most of the time he's able to get away with it.
Yes, his mid-game play is great, and well, he used to well criticize me for my bad mid-game play. All right, we see Morphling here. I believe that we should really have Morphling as a caster at one point at least. Just that he used to have no mic.
Oh, really? I've never
Yes.
heard Morphling speak though.
I haven't heard Morphling either. Just that he also streams really well at a really good quality. Just that, yeah, we would benefit from that commentary. So we see both players messing up the stacks really. So they see that well at the speed like that. You just want to pressure your enemy from the start and not even let him the down stack any down stack. So both of these are not like trying to down stack if they see if their enemy messes up. So just that Martin got of it earlier.
Mm.
Yeah.
You see Jess
But-
actually making 1-7 combo at the right time.
Yeah, that's interesting. Just that, well, Jess is better at the playing at the top, while Martin usually messes up if he hits the top or top.
Yeah, I can see that.
But Martin has got some crazy spins here. His well soft drops are really fast.
I feel
Alright,
that Jess
Je-
isn't getting the luck here.
Yeah, just that. You see that like 3 red pieces left from the T. It's just that he probably screwed up his parity, and yeah, these are like a teeth of a shark.
Mm.
All right, so Morphing can see our stream now. So well, yeah. Usually Martin doesn't play with overhangs like this, but he could use a T to fix it, but he does it nicely with an L piece as well. Nice thinking, but he only gets a 9 out of that, which isn't really good for him at this point. So that's why he receives 10 pending lines now and probably will mess up here.
Yeah, that's also because Jess actually made the 10 really late. That's why Martin got
Yeah, so Jess knows that if he tries to attack Martin first, then Martin will be worse and worse as he hits the top. Maybe Martin gets particularly well nervous.
Yeah. I don't see
Just-
Martin playing that well now.
Yeah, just that, well, just keeps his cool when he is just near the top of the screen. He doesn't make misdrops or any banal mistakes.
Mm.
Alright, so that's a great hook for Jess for a second combo. If he gets a proper piece for that, he will down stack, but he doesn't.
I think he got a bit greedy there. He waited too long to downstack.
Yeah, he stacked too much.
Oh.
Just that, I mean, if he actually like got the L piece and well got away with that hook, he would clear that hook. Usually Under does such hooks as well.
But maybe
Well-
that was the right decision since he won that game.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, Jess probably got greedy with that one. Under usually likes to do such hooks, but he knows that only does hit when he is able to get away with that. Alright, Jess has now messy openings here.
Yeah.
Alright, so commentating is APM10, Eka Twirler,
Yeah, Twirler.
and Extruder, Eka me. So we are the host of the tournament at the moment.
I see that whenever the games go to the mid game, Jess tends to win. He tends to be more clear in general and punishing Martin's mistakes.
Alright, so I think that well your system of managing the group stages is really well. So we will keep that at the next ICL, no reason to change anything.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
went well.
Alright.
Oh, Jess
Jess
made a
had-
big game 10 just by downstacking.
Indeed, that was interesting. He didn't even like open with attachers to gain some extra time. He just dumping fast. Just that he got a bit overstacking on the left side, while he probably should have tried to keep it at the bottom and down stack here. Just that you see that his garbage went just from right to the left.
Yeah,
So,
maybe he thought
reading-
that... Sorry?
Reading garbage is probably just as important as reading notes in Step Mania or any written games like that,
Uh-huh.
in my opinion. It's a hard skill. It's a hard skill because really, I early was a really well offensive player while playing coaches, and reading the garbage was really hard. I mean that I blocked the holes a lot, and I wasn't really knowing well what to do. Just that in my opinion, you must when you're down stacking, you must place your pieces when there are less holes, so you will clear less lines as a result. So the garbage is like a mirror of your stack here.
Mm. I feel that most players don't really think about it. They go about it intuitively.
Alright, so Pupmore will be our personal commentator now.
Oh,
So yeah, definitely it just that Martin has really well got a few extra rounds while we haven't been noticed really just because of just messy openings
yeah.
and well generally greedy play, so Martin has used that to his advantage as well. So Martin's stack is better now, even though he's attacking first. Well, he also makes a really nice 11, which was really unexpected. So both of players are in clear zone now.
Yeah, Jess also made another 11. So he blocked Martin's 11 completely. But we gained...
Alright, so
Sorry?
the match is really interesting here. Just that you can continue if I say something. Maybe I'll wait. Just that you're the first commentator, and actually, well, Martin does that. Just that I want to say that this match is already very interesting with a score of 11-10, and really I wasn't expecting that because from the start Jess was having clear advantage.
Yeah, Jess was up 10-7 at one point. But then he began to feel the pressure, I think. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yes, definitely. So I remember Martin's stacking tactics from Fortnite and 10 challenge, where he usually like stacks for a few really clear lines at the beginning and then tries to 3 wide or 2 wide whenever it seems fit.
Mm. I feel that
And
we really can see Martin's mental strength here. He was down by quite a bit, and yet he's able to topple Jess.
alright, so we see Jess really satisfied with this game so far. Even though he lost the first set, definitely Poop Morel and Diljane are commentating. Alright, so I'm Poop More clearly.
Yeah, and I'm on the other one.
Alright.
Okay, so let's see if they're ready. I don't think Jess is satisfied with that set though. He really wanted to win.
Alright, so both of the players' game was really aggressive, just like they weren't blocking much, really. I mean that they were trying to go for combos whenever were able to, and not like careful down stacking moves or something like that. They weren't exactly picking their placements, they both play based on their reflexes.
Mm.
So that's why the game is really fast, just as fast as well Varus versus Martin it was. Alright, Slickly complains that there's no one in free-for-all because there's ICL.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, ICL is getting better each year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think this one is the best one yet. Although I might be
I,
biased.
I think that, well, Simon has made a great job. Well, I mean, he made an update last one, well, pretty far away, but this game is still really going strong.
Mm.
I mean that there are no severe glitches or bugs, just that he programmed it that well that the only real problem is the disconnects, and that's only because the Simon server sometimes glitches up, and I can't really blame him for that.
Mm. Yeah.
So I believe that Simon is the only host of Givaltic servers now.
But I think the FFA service couldn't handle more than, let's say, 15 players at once. It always lags whenever there's quite a few players there.
Okay, so Jess even prefers to stack a little higher than usual before receiving an attack, and probably it was his fault just because he received too much pending lines and his garbage is really hard to get away from, but he's really, well, ingenious in such cases. Just that, yeah, his mid-game is really strong.
I feel that Martin waited a bit too long to try to stack there.
Yeah, but I see Martin doing a lot more platform clears, and I mean that, well, he might play the bit of guideline recently, maybe,
Okay.
because I have seen him improving on his personal best of Nulpamino record, and I believe he has used three wide a lot probably. Just that I don't think that anybody from cultures to higher tier players play more guideline than Ilgin does.
Oh, JK won.
JK1 definitely. But still Ilgin probably plays more guideline than even JK1. I mean that they both play top. A
Mm.
lot of top.
Just how we see Martin, even though he went so fast, he didn't really send much because the combos he's done is pretty poor in the mid game. I mean,
Alright, Martin really messes up at this opening, but Jess has left a hole, and probably I don't think that he's able to. Alright, he got lucky with that down stack though.
yeah,
Just that Martin tends to leave a lot of overhangs, and that gets him down really fast.
mm. Yeah. Martin spent a bit too much time there trying to platform.
Alright, Jess is also really experienced in V stacking.
Hmm? I've never seen him do it.
Jess is also experienced in V stacking. He used to do so at least in previous ICL, I remember.
Oh, I can't recall.
Just that, well, I believe that, well, I wasn't really practicing Tetris back then, but in ICL 2, when I almost beat Hawkeye, I could also probably beat Jess, maybe not Layla, because he was always strong.
Mm.
But really, Jess really improved his play, I think, also as well. I just didn't expect him to up his level. Just that Jess isn't commonly cited player as, well, 1 versus 1 best.
He did play a lot more recently though.
I believe you have fair chances against Jess though,
Yeah,
because you
it might be
can
tough.
out tactic him or something. Just that Jess doesn't really look at Martin's field much.
Mm.
Just that scene. I probably can well predict that he was thinking that Martin dies a lot early, so no reason to change the tactics, and that's why Jess. I mean that when Layla dies,
Hmm.
she, well, I mean tops out. I mean she usually gets covered the entire screen covered in garbage. It's that because she's that hard to put down, and when Jess well does, it's usually because he made a hole in his own pieces
Yeah, as you
like
can see there.
this.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, well, I learned to downstack a bit better. So, well, I believe that if you lose and your screen is entirely covered by garbage, it's a good efficiency, even though you lost.
Mm.
So that means you have used your pieces to the most, and your enemy just was more sending lines than you.
Yeah, that
Just
might be
that.
true.
I really hate well dying and just and well having holes in my own stack.
Well, at
All
least
right,
Jess
so
is playing really cleanly now.
yeah, I might play a bit of games. So all right, Martin before ICL, I have seen Martin challenging everyone to beat him, and I think that's probably Iljan beat him or
Yeah.
something or Layla.
He's Eugen, only Eugen has beaten him.
All right,
So until now,
but
Martin is kinda undefeated except against Eugen.
yeah, but just that I believe that Martin has got well a bit overconfident in his skills. I mean, he holds the Maserati VR, but
Yeah.
just that's only because nobody even bothers to try for that. It's just barely below 30 seconds, and I think that sub 29 is possible, and I'm actively going for that record as now. Just that I am bad at versus, but at least I'm trying to play really fast and aggressive.
Mm.
In order to make a Maserati VR, I'm actually struggling with that. So we see Jazz just messing up here.
Yeah, he's messed
I
up quite
mean,
a bit.
I mean that, yeah, if Jazz was really like, both of the players are really prideful or something, I guess, just that they're like, uh, Oh yeah, I will not dodge this. I'll just put some more lines on the top of that. Don't forget to tip the commentator.
Oh man,
Yes.
just come on.
Donations for future ICL. Give them to me. All right. Well, actually, I got into university I always wanted to, so that monster trip was not a waste. And I might be a little busy or not, depending on my studies. But as well, at least I will get 2 months of rest during the summer, so I'll probably continue to hold the ICL here.
Uh-huh.
The
But
system works great, so yeah.
I gotta say congratulations because you got into the university.
Yes. The first tip is free. Don't eat yellow snow ever. Don't try to eat yellow neon blocks made by Jess currently,
Oh man.
and don't actually try to eat yellow cheese in the cheese mode. You're supposed to down stack it.
Yeah, there's many things that you shouldn't do.
Right. So now Martin is stronger at the opening game. That's why Jess messing up quite a little bit. So yeah, third set is definitely going to be here. Somebody actually likes yellow snow. We see here quite different people here.
Do you know what yellow snow is?
Yes, I do. But hey, really? Well, it's just that. Well, do you remember C2 tutorial?
Yeah.
It's just I mean, it's yellow unicorn poof.
Oh. Oh man.
Obviously,
Yeah.
just that. Oh, and Martin scores a five round win streak, which is quite an interesting find here.
Yeah, it's mostly because just keep messing up over and over again. It's so unlike Jess
Oh,
to do that. I wonder what happened.
all right, so Jess has become a little bit humble and settled on an 8 combo, and that was enough to take him down.
Yeah,
All right,
we want to see a comeback here.
all right. Martin is pushing really high speed here, 220. Just that. Well, he's just set on playing as fast as possible, believing that the highest SPM is the thing, and he's completely wrong here. Just that, well, I mean, probably in ICL 2 or maybe earlier, the fastest players were used to win every time, but now it's no longer a thing because defensive playstyles like Morphlings, just that. I mean, you can block a combo with a lesser one if you just time it right, because Morphling can block a 12 with a 10
Mm-hmm.
easily, rather. Just that when you hit the exact same timing, so it's just like a fighting game. So, just that, well, Tetris might not be the most interesting game to spectate, but at least it has some fighting game mechanics, and we know that fighting games are fun to spectate, just because mind games and stuff.
Mm.
I just believe that, well, it's not like more money needed to Simon. I think that probably Simon would benefit from adding more game modes to this game. I mean that probably it would make for a more spectacular experience if he would try to make the game modes where players were actually inclined to think more and not always play fast.
Mm. Maybe a 1v1 mode would work. At least.
Alright, so I have already suggested the invisible multiplayer mode, but just that, well, I think that the most like thinking game mode in multiplayer versus is the one that Caffeine likes a lot, and it's SNES versus Tetris. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I have, but they go very slowly though.
Yeah, it is slow, but you have really to think about the movement of each piece, and it has got a great garbage system. It's just simple and fun. I have played games with Caffeine and even sometimes won, and I want to say that SNES Tetris is a really great game mode. Just that I remember Caffeine saying that Tetris Ultimate on PC, if it ever gets done, it will have customizable multiplayer.
Hmm.
And I really want it to be like that way, because it will really be the saving grace of Tetris Ultimate, because currently it's really bad on all platforms.
Yeah, it's mostly bad because of the bugs.
Yeah, just that, well, if we really be able to, well, customize the game, the multiplayer to our whims, then it would be really the better multiplayer game.
Hmm.
All right. I also liked like PS3 Tetris to spectate after people like Maserati and Kaibutsu. Kaibutsu is not as fast as Maserati, but he still got very close matches against Maserati,
Hmm.
just because he was a very tactical player. And even though, well, this version, well, has
Oh man, I think I did it.
at least it has them in that way. It's not like push your enemy with APM.
Oh
You have
man,
to think before you make every move. Good games.
good
So the third
games.
set is really here. I
No.
just mean that I really like to see PS3 Tetris, because
Yeah, third set isn't going to be here because
players really
Martin
have
won.
to think here for some reason. Yes, and I believe that Blink was a champion of PS3 tournament on Tetris the first time it was held,
Oh, this one?
but there was only one PS3 tournament, I believe. And also,
Hmm. Wait, what happened there?
what is your opinion on the new multiplayer game Spera?
Oh, I have not played that, so I couldn't give any any comment on that.
Just that I wanna say that, well, it's based on Tetris. Oh,
Hmm. Uh, so the game has finished.
oh, I mean that, well, Martin won.
Yeah,
Wait,
Martin won the
what?
first set. Martin won the first set. That's what. So the game, yes, the match has been done.
Oh, I just forgot everything. So, oh well, just that.
Oh man. Yeah,
uh,
we missed
I
most of the
I was
match
just
basically.
so forgot. All right, so is stream up still?
Yeah, the
Just
stream's still
cause I
up.
wanna play. I wanna play you. Just that I believe I wanna play you on stream. I
Yeah,
think that, well, I I used to play a lot recently, well, in a previous year at least, and I think that playing against you really makes me play better in versus.
I do
So why
want to
not?
play you though, but right now it's
Please
already
host.
yeah, it's already 2:35 a.m. I couldn't play. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Yeah.
well, okay. So I guess I can
Yeah.
play some games with anybody else maybe.
I guess
So
I
alright,
yeah, I'm gonna turn
alright.
off the
So
stream though.
okay, thanks for watching,
All right, see you
and
guys then. Bye.
please follow ICL.
Yeah, the next match will come very soon. I think it'll
Donate to
be
us.
I'm not sure in how many hours. It'll be 1 p.m. my time today basically. Okay,
Alright. So the next match is when?
the next match. Yeah, it's
When
gonna
is
be
the
very
next?
soon. How many hours? Let me think. In 11 in 11 hours I think.
Oh, that's great. That means I can get a sleep now probably
Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep
in
now.
11 hours.
All right then.
Alright. See ya.
See you. Bye.